Warner Bros, what the hell are you doing?
I don't know.
So they have cancelled the Batgirl movie. A movie I think was slated to release this year. And not only the Batgirl movie, they also cancelled Scoop Holiday Hunt, a movie that was also, like, it was practically done. I just don't know what to say about it. It's funny how Warner Bros is just, they want to be like Marvel, and yet they don't want to put in the work. Marvel didn't just start churning out movies expecting to be making $1 billion. They started building a platform, they started building roads to be able to drive on, and they started also even listening to fans. John Krasinski appearing in Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness was all due to fan cast. Kevin Feige said it himself. Unlike the other, whose heart is so hard that even Superman can't punch through it. It seems that Warner Bros. Is trying to build roads and drive on at the same time. The movie features an amazing cast. Leslie Grace, I don't know much of her work, but from doing research into making this video, she's a singer-songwriter, she's a breakout hit in Hollywood right now. And this was going to be like one of her big breaks, into the superhero genre, into Hollywood A-list itself, because a lot of people are going to know her through this Batgirl movie, even though she has her own fame and success in Hollywood. And it also features Brandon Fraser, who is going to be the villain, Firefly. Brandon Fraser, I love him. The saddest thing about this is also that he celebrated his birthday on the set when making this movie, so it's a memory, a core memory for him, and he's going to remember this movie as what the movie he made, celebrated his birthday on, and it got cancelled. We then have Michael Keaton himself. He's going to be playing Batman. I don't know what WB is doing, bringing Michael Keaton to play Batman, the timeline, Ben Affleck, all that shit that is going on. I don't know, but it's just weird bringing him, who's almost the same age as Jim Gordon, reprising his role, J.K. Simmons, who was our Jim Gordon in our DCU, Justice League, whatever. No matter how excited you are to see Michael Keaton as Batman, isn't it weird that you are looking at Batman and Jim Gordon and they are almost the same age? Like, how does that even make sense? Instead of them to actually give him a Batman Beyond movie in the future, 2099, in this freaking huge multiverse of ours, but they decide to replace Ben Affleck, who many people love him as much as you may say other people don't like him as Batman. Like, you can see it on Twitter, you can see it online, you can see how people actually want him to be Batman. No matter how many flaws you have with BVS, you can't tell me that he isn't a good Batman. Like, for me, the best Batman, Ben Affleck, Robert Pattinson, maybe threw Michael Keaton in there. But the overall point, just look at this whole cast. They've spent months and months in making this movie, preparing for this role, all the physical tasks, and then just before the movie is completed, they shelf it. A 90 million production, a 90 million budgeted movie. And the reason why they say they are cancelling is theoretical and HBOMax release, per what they are saying, is that it's not because the movie or the cast didn't do well. It's because the quality of the product that they want to produce right now is a blockbuster type of movie on a bigger scale, meant for the theaters. And I think they are overhauling HBOMax. They are going to change it or whatever. Man, this is just all effed up. And they are even contemplating on actually what to do with the Flash, because of all the controversies that is surrounding Ezra Miller, all the effed up things that have been going around him, and presumably what he has been doing. But that doesn't mean they are not going to release the movie. They have said it in their last statement that they are going to release the movie. Because the movie is like, the budget 200 to 300 million. Like, that's an expensive movie to make and just to cancel. My opinion is they should just shoot a post-credit scene on someone replacing him. I mean, it's the multiverse after all. It's a multiversal movie. Now people are voicing their concerns online and it seems that most movies on DC slate is now not safe. If they are cancelling a Batgirl movie, movies like Black Canary will not also fall down that same road. And now people are on Twitter, expressing themselves. Hashtag release the Batgirl movie. Remember when Snyder almost finished his movie? It was almost complete. It was left with some VFX effects that were left to be done, post-production, all that shit. And then he had a family tragedy, and Warner Bros., just because they wanted to stick to their movie and release and gain their money, they replaced him with Joss Whedon, and look at what came out.
Do you bleed? Oh, something is definitely bleeding.
Well, I knew you didn't bring me back because you like me.
I don't
He said that you were the thirstiest young woman he ever met.
And due to that, people started protesting, released the Snyder Cut, and after years and years, it finally came out to great reception. Hey, some people may say they didn't like it. Hey, not here to judge anyone, you do you. Most people liked the movie. It was number one in many streaming services. Even when it went on digital, you can see online, you can see the statistics. And people were calling them the Snyder Cult. But as per the report that came earlier with Warner Bros. That it was filled with bots that wanted the Snyderverse and the Snyder Cut to come. I guess I'm a bot that watched the movie also. But now people are making fun of the people who are saying release the Batgirl movie. It's almost the same situation. The movie is almost finished and they are shelving this movie. It isn't fair. Snyder almost completed this movie. Had a family tragedy. It's not like he went on vacation. That's just messed up. So people are following the same route as what they did to the Snyder fans. I'm making fun of them, which is called karma, but at the same time, that ain't cool. All I can say is that you never know how it feels like until you go through the same situation. But all I will say is that even though I was not hyped for this movie, I still want to see the movie. I still want to see the effort and the hard work that these actors and directors who are Adil and Bilal, who directed 2 episodes of Miss Marvel and Bad Boys for Life. So just like how I wanted Zack Snyder's vision to be fully realized and released for people to enjoy, I also want to see their vision and the hard work they put into to be released. Same with these actors, and not just the actors and directors, the crew, everyone that was working and put their all into this movie. Now, seeing that they have cancelled these 2 movies, it's not going to be a surprise that they're going to cancel other movies. This was just a start, and that's why people are praying for Blue Beetle and Black Canary, to name a few. Let's just give a round of applause to Warner Bros., who seemingly destroy everything that they touch and manage to alienate the DC fans and not give fans what they want when they know what the fans want, but choose to do what they want when at the end of the day, they want our money. Anyway, let me know in the comments below what you think of this whole situation. Warner Bros. And Warner Discovery, their new regime, thinking that now all their movies must be a certain level of quality to be really theoretical, and edgy is not going to cut it for HBOMax and all that. And if you enjoyed the video, leave a like, subscribe, turn on our post notification bell not to miss any other video. As always, Nerdy Sage here. See you guys in the next one.